Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day. All right. I'm thinking I should do lunges to stay in shape. That would be a big step forward. All right. So I don't have a dad joke for tomorrow, so for Sundays, I like to poll my members. So if you are a member, feel free to comment your favorite dad joke. And either way, if you're a member or not, you can upvote the ones that you enjoy. All right. And talking about members, we are at 123 towards our goal. One less than yesterday, but you know, this does tend to bounce up and down, especially because sometimes there's just random payment issues with renewals. And then as soon as that happens, it removes the membership, which is kind of annoying. There's no grace period. And so if that gets fixed, it'll bump back up, which is great. All right. If you are interested in becoming a member and helping towards the goal of hitting 200, then you can just click that join button. One of the big perks is early access to videos. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got brandy, malt, firm, butter, stout. I wanted to read that as ST out for some reason. Stout, cider, port, house. I mean, I'm getting like wine vibes from a lot of these words, or just alcoholic beverages. Lux, outfit, Lux. Huh. Thick sauce, squat, germ, concern, solid. I think Lux just means fancy, doesn't it? So I mean, we've got stout, cider, port, house, malt, brandy. It's interesting. Like house, I'm thinking like house wine, right? Butter. Butterbeer. Is it blank beer? Butterbeer? I don't know. Squat. We just talked about lunges. Now we have squats. We're just doing a workout today. Let's see. Germ is interesting. What would we do with germ? Beginnings of countries? Germany? Luxembourg. Wait, it might be beginnings of countries. Germany, Luxembourg. Oh shoot, Malta. These are these are hard for me for some reason. Just like noticing that it's the start of a country. Thick sauce. There's got to be a fourth one. I'm skipping over it. Concern, solid, brandy, firm. I don't think firm is the start of a country. Butter, no. Stout. I really don't think stout is the start of a country. Cider. Portugal. There we go. Portugal. Ooh, that's got to be purple. That has to be purple. Starts of European countries. There we go. Okay. Whew, that was a good spot. Like, what else was germ gonna do, right? I mean, it didn't really make sense otherwise. And Lux was kind of weird to have in there. Cool. And that gets rid of malt and port. So we still have stout, cider, brandy, maybe house. I don't know. Let's hold off on that. Firm and solid, like we're talking about like solid ground, right? Firm ground. I don't know, something like that. Just we're I don't know. Thick could be it. Just like it's just very stable. But what would the fourth one of that be? Oh, stout, of course. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I feel like since I got purple first, I may as well just see if I can just, you know, get a reverse rainbow. I don't think that's blue, so I'm just going to circle it. Squat. You know, stout and squat could mean similar things too. I wonder. Was I about to make a mistake? Let's see. Concern. Let's look at concern. Because, like, what? What does concern go with? I don't think it goes with any of my circled ones. Concern. Huh. Butter, sauce. Things you could put on your pasta, butter and sauce. A butter sauce. Let's see. Squat. Outfit. And now we're talking about like clothing outfit or outfit like it can even be a verb. You can outfit someone with materials. I mean, I feel like it has a few different definitions along similar lines. Hmm. I feel like outfit and firm could go together as like, hey, this is our outfit, this is our firm, like a group of people. Maybe this is our house and this is our concern. Huh. That's a possibility. And then would squat go with stout, thick, and solid then? Sauce, cider, brandy, butter. I mean, I feel like we're making something with those four. Cider, brandy, sauce, and butter. I don't know what we're making, but that sounds like, I don't know, ingredients maybe. Um, so yeah, what would be, this is synonyms, stout, squat. Okay, so I think that the ingredients to whatever this is, cider, brandy, sauce, and butter, it has to be blue. It doesn't have to be, but let's try it. That is blue. Oh, they're all apple products. Apple brandy. I didn't know brandy was apple. Apple butter, apple cider, apple sauce for sure. I don't know why I didn't think about apples. Okay, so now that got rid. That didn't get rid of something. I think green is going to be outfit, house, concern, and firm. That just feels more out there than the just being whatever. I think the having a wide base is what this one is. All right, company. Yeah, okay. Nice, stocky. Yeah, exactly, stocky. All right, cool. Oh, I'm glad I decided to go for the reverse rainbow because I would have made a mistake otherwise. Had to think about that a bit more. But yeah, there were definitely at least 5 that could go in the stocky category. This is, yeah, this definitely felt like it had to be the green because like these are a little bit strange uses of the definitions in order to connect them as company, but it does make sense. Cool. All right. Well, difficulty wise, I don't know. I think finding purple first helped a lot because we've got a lot of like alcohol related terms going on here, and people could chase those forever and make no progress. Um, so I'm gonna give this a 3.5, even though I perfect reverse rainbowed it. Yeah. They also gave it a 3.5. Okay, we're on the same page for that. Let's check the bot. Million games in, 36% solve rate. Only 4% of players making no mistakes. Wow, I think this might be my best reverse rainbow. This might be my best solve ever then. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah. Whew. I don't know if I've seen a game this bad before. Have I? It's up there. It's up there. Like in especially recent memory. I don't think so. Holy moly. Wow. 1 in 358 got the perfect reverse rainbow. Interesting. All right. People are getting yellow first, but I bet it's a struggle to even get yellow because if you're getting yellow first, you've tried a bunch of different combinations of these words. I think maybe got lucky. And then it's kind of split between the other ones, interestingly. Oh, 13% getting the European countries first. That helps a lot if you do that, but apparently not enough. It's just very, very split. It's interesting. But yeah, people who lost got nada or only yellow. Probably chasing those two categories. 34% got nothing, and I'm thinking this is a third of people are just like trying to chase the alcohol, and none of them were actually the alcohol wasn't even a category. We've got 12% getting only yellow, and then another 10% getting yellow green. Interesting. So what are people making mistakes with? Yeah, firm, stout, thick. Yeah. So I think I almost made this mistake. I almost locked in that mistake, and like I would be in good company there. Brandy, malt, cider, and port. Yep, we've got our alcoholic drinks. Brandy, stout, cider, port. Malt, stout, cider, port. We're looking for drinks here. Brandy, malt, stout, cider. We're looking for drinks, but it wasn't a category. Sorry. All right, I'm curious about what are people confident. Wow, I've never seen this before. Okay, so yellow is here. Okay, for a second I didn't notice this one, but still, the top 2 first lock-ins are not even a category that's in the puzzle. and then also this one, and this one. And so yeah, it seems like yeah, I'm 2% of people got purple first. So like noticing purple is the key to this puzzle, I think. That's cool. All right, this was an interesting one for sure. Very consistent mistakes there. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Feeling, oh, it's the big one, yeah. Ooh. Feeling extremely happy. Elated, maybe? Sorry, sneeze. Can't control that. Wake from sleep. You know what? I think this is big enough that I should just look at these downs next. Quick boxing punch. Ooh, that's a jab. So is this joyful? Beginnings. Onsets. I'm not sure. Where you might strike a pose. On the runway. I don't know. Nickname for a fuzzy cat. Fuzzy bear. For a fuzzy cat. Fluffer. Fluffy. I don't know. Probably something to do with fluff. One of many for white vinegar. One of many for white vinegar. Use. Was winning. Lead. Yeah. Let's look at these now. Wake from sleep. Arouse. Brand of cinnamon flavored chewing gum. Ooh, I don't know much about gum. All right. Beginnings. Or, ooh. Where you might strike a pose. Nickname for a fuzzy cat. It isn't FL. All right, let's keep looking at acrosses. Talk and talk and talk. No. Bengal, Colt, or Dolphin. Those are teams, right? A player, maybe? TV show ending. Finale. Maybe a not player. Rook to a chess newbie. Castle. Well, the Bengals, Colts, and Dolphins play in it. The NFL. Right? Huh. Rook to a chess newbie? What else are we calling rooks? Huh. Blank DaCosta, director of 2023's The Marvels. No idea. Beginnings. You might strike a pose. Nickname for a fuzzy cat. Harper, who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, shoot. Harper Lee. Not Lee Harper. Harper Lee. Bengal, Colt, or Dolphin. It's because it's not. There's no S, and when they do that, it's like the player for that team. But I don't know. I don't know what we're filling in here. It's definitely not player though. Rook to a chess movie. Movie? Newbie. Did I miss any clues? Beginnings? No. How is this a vowel? Is what I want to know. That's a name, but maybe AI. Could it be OI, I guess? Those seem like the most likely, an A or an O. Huh. Brand of gum? I don't know. Beginnings. Maybe it ends in S. Rook. See, castle's working. Hold on. Do I have this wrong? Maybe it's a particular division and not just the NFL. Ooh, okay. Then this doesn't have to be a vowel. Where you might strike a pose. Huh. And it's got a question mark, so we're supposed to think outside the box, but like, what are we putting after YO? Because U is in the clue, so I don't think we can do U. You can have be U. But like, what else is going to go here? I don't know. I keep thinking of the word youth as well, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, how about this one? Nickname for a fuzzy cat. 2 L's. Shoot. Talk and talk and talk. Maybe Gab? Beginnings. Origins. Okay, Gab helped. Origins. Big Red. Big Red is the gum. Oh, a yoga mat. You strike a pose on a yoga mat. Fur ball. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, the word fur. Yeah, of course. Now, how am I going to figure this out? Oh, they're animals. Okay. And it's the AFC. What is the AFC? AFC. American Football Conference. Oh, I see. It's one of the 2 conferences of the NFL. Okay. I really don't know much about football, do I? And it's Nia da Costa. Okay. Oh, that was tricky. They're animals, of course. It's actually kind of sad that I recognize them as football teams, because then I was thinking about football the whole time. All right, I had to figure out Gab. That was the key to the whole puzzle. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is goose eggs, which normally means 0. Goose egg is a 0. We have 0 there, and we have nada. Okay, so it's just words for 0. But what's our spanogram then? Nothing maybe, or when we have nothing. Oh, nothing's over here. So we have squat. So we have all of this down here. We have nada, we have squat. Oops. We have squat, we have nothing. So we have zilch somewhere. Wait, do we have zilch? I don't actually think we have zilch. So I think we have to go left to right or right to left, because this whole bottom part is used by... Oh, maybe it's diddly squat. Oh, yeah, it is. It's diddly squat. Okay. I thought squat was like not good enough on its own. All right, so let's lock in nada and 0 and nothing and zip. But zip on its own doesn't work. It's only 3 letters. Zippo and bubkiss. Okay. And then we have, oh, here's zilch. And then we've got Fagun. Hold on, what is this one? Gunath. Why is the last one always so hard? Nugath. Are we doing like a GHT? Yeah, not. Okay, there we go. Not. Cool. Really quick one. Nice. Well, let's spin the wheel to see what we're starting with tomorrow. Starting with tomorrow. What am I talking about? Where did that even come from? Let's see what we're playing. What's our bonus game? All right, let's give our wheel a spin. Squirtle. All right, suggested by Pedals6. The thing with random is you end up with repeats, but that's just how random works. All right, so let's load up Squirtle. All right, I'm just gonna start with a good word here. Let's start with Salé. Go from there. Okay, so this word starts with S. There's an L in this word somewhere. Maybe second. That would make a lot of sense. Where's this A go? I want the A to be in the middle. I wonder if I could guess an AL word, like alive. That's not bad. Let's try alive. We know there's an E in the word somewhere, and it's got to be in this area, so that's pretty good. All right, the AL was correct, actually, and there's a V vertically in this word. That's lucky. Words tend not to end in V, and we have these 2 that can't be V. So either the V is in the middle of this word, which actually is where V's love to be, or it's the second letter of this vertical word. So I'd be interested in guessing a V there. We have to guess this word and this word next. What do we know? We know there's an... Okay, so it probably ends in E here. Because we have both of these E's pointing at it. And I'll say I want to try a V there. So let's just mark that to remind ourselves. And I want an I somewhere in here as well. I wonder if we could just do an I in the middle here just to see if it's there. So... What do we think this could be? Like SH. Can't be T. There's no T in the puzzle. SP. Something like spark. So can I start with K? Like I can do knife. Let's try knife. Oh, no K or N. Okay, good to know. And I was wrong about the I placement. But there's an I in this word and an I in this word. That's good to know. So I wonder if it's a VI word. That would make a lot of sense. There's a lot of those. There's an F in this word. Probably not S something V something F. I mean, I don't know that that's a V, but why don't I guess a word that's S something V here? Actually, what does that? Now that I think about it, it's not easy. And there's no A in the word. There's no E in the word. We have this white A and E here. So it would have to be like SIV or SOV. Sov. You know what? I don't know. That's tough. So should I like try an I here instead? There's an I in this word too. You know what? I want to try an S consonant because I know this is going to be, well, I don't know. This could be like suave. Well, no, it doesn't have an E, but you get the idea. This could be a vowel, but I want to try SH. Maybe one of these is an SH, and I'll do an SHI to see if that I goes there. I'd like the R, but shirt and shirk are both gone. There's no T or K, so I don't know if I can. Shimp isn't a word. I could guess chimp. I mean, we already know what letter goes there, so this just tells us about C, which is kind of nice. All right, no H or P in the whole puzzle, but we do know there's a C in this word, so that's not a full loss. Okay. We know a lot of letters that aren't in the puzzle. How about some letters that are in the puzzle? That would be nice. So we have AL here, and then there's no I or E in this word. This vertical we know almost nothing about, other than I is here or here. Oops, here. So maybe we'll try an I second. You know what? Trying it in both places might be the best thing to do, because I'm kind of curious where the I goes in this word too. So one of them might point at where it goes in this word. Or where it doesn't. Either way, we're going to learn about this word, which is nice. So civic might be a good idea, because we know there's a V in the word too. Okay. So we learned that the I here is probably here. Unfortunately, this is the worst case because this I could have been pointing to the right, and that means this I might be pointing to the left, but I don't think we're doing SIA, so I think that we do have an I here. I did not find where the C goes. I did not find where the V goes. I think I already knew the V wasn't there. Darn it. Yeah, I did. I already knew the V wasn't there. So I think the V is here, and I need to think of a word, or the V goes here, which I think is more likely. Maybe a word like avail. We know there's an L somewhere. Oh, but this can't start with A. Darn, that was a good thought, but this can't be an A. Also, there's an I in the word. Wait, where's the I go? Oh, we found the I. Never mind. What am I talking about? Maybe I should guess this word. It has an F in it. Maybe we start with F. Oh, you know what would be good here is aloof, though. VOI, though. Avoid is a word, but again, this can't be an A. Well, let's think about that later. If this is aloof, I can't guess that yet, but that does put an F here. So something like rifle would be a good guess here. Yes, okay, got a word. I like SC here because we're not putting it next to an R. So SC. And then there's no A, E, or I. So this has to be an O or U. Ovoid. Ovoid, like an oval. Ovoid. And then we have scour. So I think I should just get scour now. Unless I can figure out the rest of the puzzle. Then I can find an optimal path. There's an R in this word. Now we're not doing SR. So this is the R. I tried an H. There's no H. There's no P. Swarm? Swarm might work. Oh, there's an M. Yeah, so this is our M. So yeah, I think it has to be swarm. So do I guess swarm instead? I could guess swarm. And I have to get this letter and this letter, though. So I think I should guess this word now. All right, let's just guess scour now, because I need those two letters. Okay. And then... Oh, I needed this and this as well, too. And this, okay. Maybe I'll guess ovoid next. I don't know. It's kind of hard to know what order to do these in. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. Now, what is this word? M-I-D something E. Midge. Okay, and then this is swarm. And then this is aloof. All right, I got it. Cool. Very nice. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. Let me know how you did on these. Those are the games for this video, but if you'd like to watch Wordle, you just got to click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.